Salve, citizens, and welcome back to a little more Farm Together 2. We're going to just do a farm tour. We're going to go through every square that we've put together so far and talk about what it is. And first up, we're going to start with the vineyard here. The vineyard was a project idea I had. It was brought to life by multiple people that joined me on streams in the evening. So well done, team. It looks very good. Lots of grapes. We have all the grapes established and hope to eventually expand this to the right and to the left, at least one way each side, because that'll look pretty cool. Next up, this leads to our home plot, which the vineyard does extend into a little bit just because it looks good. We're going to cross over. We have the house. We'll take a quick look into the house. Shout out to Luke for decorating it on stream. I'd say it turns out rather well. Very nice. For me, the decorating is okay. Not my favorite yet. We are in an early access state and we don't quite have crazy amount of decoration just yet. But still, you can have some creative fun with it and keep it functional. You can see we have all the machines in one room, the easel, the piano, and the 2 cook stoves. Very cool. Back to the farm. We're going to stay all the way zoomed out. And what we're going to do is we are going to cross over here. Was messing around with the terrain a little bit, and this is Poppy Mountain. We have these on either side of the house, and I'd say they look pretty good. I don't think you can go much higher than that, but overall, it looks cool, looks fun, functional, happy with it. And then this plot here is also, it looks good on the map, let's put it that way. So, continuing on into the farm, we have all this space is kind of earmarked for future when we get more decorations. Then we did just a pond up here, and it looks good. Well done by the team again. I did not make that. I, of course, just designed things like this. A giant fish pond. So, here we go. This is all the fish in a row. This is my preferred. We might stretch these to be more fish eventually, but right now this is all the fish in kind of a compacted state. There's, I believe, 51 in each pool. And it just goes all the way down. I do prefer to do it like this for now. Once we have most of the map unlocked, I will redesign it in its entirety. So let's carry on down to the tree area. The tree area is going to be very similar all the way down. In fact, we'll go to 11 and roll back this way. This is all trees. Very cool. And we're going to bounce over to number 8, which is the barn for cows. And you can see we have 3 cows unlocked so far with some space for lettuce and cabbage in the meantime. We're going to cut over here to number 6, which this is just a mirror image of number 8. And this is going to be chickens and pigs, which will lead us down to our first main stop in the crop fields. You can see here a lot of crop space. I don't know how many spaces we have overall, but it is a substantial amount, as you can see, all the way down. Now, I love how the game kind of paints the fields as up and down, and then you get up close, and the ground is flat when you're closer. Very cool. So when I designed this area, we did design to have some space in the middle like so, but we're eventually going to collapse this and have just the one empty space in the middle with the crop rows coming probably all the way out to gain 1 extra sprinkler on one side, if not both sides. I think we might be able to do it on both sides. 2 or 3 paths here and then 2 on either side, so that should leave 1 free in the middle. And you can see this is all our crop space. We're working on expansion from here to here and here, and we'll start stashing fuel like that, and we'll put some fuel here and move these out and collapse this area down. I will probably do the same over here. We'll move the welcome zone and we will just add another row of field eventually, but overall I like the fields smaller. I like them split up so you can have different things in each field, not get too overwhelmed by everything going on. So overall, I like the fields to be about this size, right in this area. Then we do some smaller fields for quest-focused crop growth. Let's carry on. Next up, We have the flower area, which is in the midst of an expansion. We do the shrubbery, so prickly pear and the mulberries and the raspberries. And then we'll expand everything to be this long eventually, as you can see. And we are actually about to unlock some more, I think. So there you go. There's all the flowers. We're going to go to the left. A lot of flowers. There's just a lot of flowers in the game. How about that? So there we go. We have a little more space down here still if we need it. But that is the flowers. And another big part of the farm is, you know, making sure to have enough teleports everywhere, which we do. So we'll go back to number 1. We will just roll back into the house, and that's the farm tour of the farm currently. Level 127 farm. I stream this 4 or 5 nights a week, and I typically have at least 2, if not 3 or 4 buddies join me, and we all work together on the farm and really build it up large. So yeah, good times. But that's the farm tour. You'll take care and enjoy. Farm together too.